Good evening, fam. Tonight, I'm going to be working on programming my ScaleTrains Rivet Counter SD45. It has a LokSound 5 decoder, and the challenge I'm faced with it is it has a ton of momentum built into it or programmed into it. So I've tried some tricks to programming different things, and I can't seem to get this momentum out of it. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and I got some ideas on which way to go. But the funny part is, I've gone online and tried to search this out, and there are other people out there who are saying, hey, this thing has too much momentum into it, and it's not functioning practically. And there's no set way out there. You get a lot of the DCC gurus, and they start going deep into it. Well, you know, you got CV3 and 4, that's your acceleration, your deceleration. Then you got this other CV, and then you got the back EMF, and you got this and all this. And I'm like, where's the YouTube? Where's the thread that says, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Change this CV, change that CV, do this, do that, and it'll be set. There's nothing like that out there. So let me show you what I'm dealing with, okay? All right, let's start her up. I'm going to move it over here so you can see it a little better. So go forward. So I got my lights on. I'll turn on my, just for fun, the, where is it? Class lights. Oh, I think that's neat, the class lights. Never would have thought of it before, but hey, now that they make it, I want it on everything. So now, everything is stock right now. All the codes, all the CVs are stock. Now watch this. I'm going to turn the throttle up to full. Here we go. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. It starts moving at 3 seconds. I was doing it earlier today and it was starting at 6 seconds. So let me do this. I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to do it halfway. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. So 4 seconds. That might be fine for the prototype, but practically, now watch this. I'm going to put it back here. I'm going to stop. Oops. I'm going to stop. I mean, it's a great model. The sound is wonderful. Now I'm going to go forward. And this is basically how fast it can go. You'll see we wait a few seconds. Now it starts moving. That's as fast as it can go. And I'm at step 25. That's how many steps it can go. That is not practical. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the... I'm going to turn off the sound because that'll get annoying. Now, I'm going to switch to my screen here. Okay. As you can see here, I actually did screenshots of my different settings so I'd have a record of them. But let's go here. Let's go to the roster entry. Here's a basic roster entry on JMRI. That's what I use. I don't use the LokSound decoder or coding. I forget what it's called. I don't use it. I use JMRI. So we go to the basic. Here's all the basic things. Speed steps, 128 step format recommended. DC conversion. Okay. So I have a long 2-byte address. It's 8800. That's the loco number. So I chose it. So now I go to the motor settings. Now you have this acceleration and deceleration. This is CV3 and this is CV4. And I've already read the sheet on this, so all these values are correct. So yeah, I don't want to mess with any of these. This BEMF, that's backfeed, electro, I forget. Anyway, I don't want to mess with any of these because I don't want to screw anything up. But we have, this is what is set from the factory, the preset. So it uses the basic V start, V mid, V high. So it's V start is 1, mid is 88, and 2 is 55. That is stock from the factory. Now, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to go to the speed table. Now, I'm going to go back and reset this. This is what I tried before. So I'm going to go to a constant ratio curve. Okay, that's what it was basically, how it was set. It was the LokSound, or from the factory, is not said to use the speed table. But I'm going to try the speed table. And I tried this before, but I'm going to show you again. So I'm going to use speed table. And then I'm going to start shifting things to the left, because I tried this stock speed table here. I basically got the same performance. So if you press shift to the left, it starts moving the curve and raising it this way. So I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to do a little more and a little more. I'm going to try that. So we're going to, always starts out at, and I'm going to bring it up this high. I don't want to see what happens. So give me a minute. I'm going to go start programming the CVs. So what I do is I just go down here to write changes on the sheet. So here we go. And as you can see, I shifted, as I pointed out before, I shifted the speed table over, increasing to the left. So to give it a higher starting voltage and to get the loco to speed up more quickly. All right, let's start it again and see what changes that made. So let me go to, all right, I'm going to do half throttle. See, it has a nice little brake sound when it slows down, but still, okay, let's try this. Let's see what we do. I'll do half speed. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. So again, goes a little faster, but still takes about 4 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and change the acceleration and deceleration. So let me get the screenshot of that. So I'm going to change I'm going to keep the deceleration the same. I'm going to change this just to 1, just to see what happens. Now let's see what it does. Now that I've changed the acceleration from CV value 3 from 20 to 1, let's see what it does. Okay, moving forward, there we go. I'm going to go half speed, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, okay. Okay, let me try full speed. 1 1000, 2 1000. Okay, that's a little better. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try one of my Athearn ready-to-run locos with the Econami. Let's see how that does. Okay, I have on the track now an Athearn ready-to-run SD45T-2. And this has it's ready to run, so it has the Econami, Soundtraxx Econami decoder. Now, I've already selected it. Let me turn it on. See? All right, let's start it back here. We're going to give it half speed. That's more what I would like as far as that's what I would like as far as, ooh, I went forward. See, start up half, it starts up, but it doesn't start quickly. It has something that's momentum that's more practical for a home layout, because we basically don't have the distance. We don't have the distance in a layout to have the type of momentum that a real locomotive would have. So let me try halfway. See, it starts when I want it. I can't get my Soundtraxx, or sorry, my LokSound. I can't get my LokSound decoders to do that, and I'm not sure how. So let me go to this one. Let me see what the programming table says. This is 9264. Okay. let's take a look at what my Econami is programmed for. Okay, as you can see, that's the basic, that's the roster entry. We go to basic, it shows the address. Now go to motor. There is acceleration of 20 and 20 dialed in. So it's doing the way I want it to do on this, but it has less options here. So maybe I need to adjust these. So I don't want to play around too much with these CV values, kind of the basics ones, the speed table, the CV3 and the CV4, the acceleration and deceleration. This Econami is doing exactly what I want it to do. It has momentum, but it starts immediately. And I can't seem to get that, my ScaleTrains LokSound equipped loco to do that. So, any advice, any suggestions? If you have any advice, keep it simple, you know, because I've seen the responses on forums. It's too complicated. For me, I want it to be, change the CV, change it CV. I've done this already. That'll fix it. You're fine. So that's what I've worked on tonight. So if you got any tips or help on programming, taking out some of that momentum or that hesitation, that would be great. Everybody, thanks a lot. Have a great night.